everyone. Today's episode, good news. We've got scientists from MIT have created a conductive nano network inside a unique concrete mixture that could enable everyday structures like walls, sidewalks, and bridges to store and release electrical energy. It's perhaps the most ubiquitous man-made material on Earth by weight, but every square foot of it could, with the addition of some extra materials, power the world that it has grown to cover. Known as EC cubed, the electron-conductive carbon concrete is made by adding an ultrafine paracrystalline form of carbon known as carbon black with electrolytes and carbon nanoscales. Sounds like some sci-fi shit.
Yeah, it kind of does. It sounds really interesting. And so it doesn't actually conduct electricity, though. It just absorbs the energy.
It is like a superconductor concrete. Like, it is a conductive concrete.
So you can't touch it.
I mean, you can. I mean, so like in this experiment, they made this concrete and then hooked up wires to it. Like, I think it has to be like a node to node type of thing. Like, it has to be conductive in like a certain way type of thing, because otherwise that would make a lot of sense. Like, yeah, you can't.
I mean, yeah, it'd be like a straight up safety hazard, you know?
Yeah.
And like if it
doesn't say anything about it.
Like water, like if it got wet or anything, and someone was like walking on it and like touch the water and then just like zap.
Yeah,
Science, dude.
Apparently it's already been used to heat sidewalk slabs in Sapporo, Japan, due to its thermally conductive properties.
Interesting.
Huh. I did not know that.
Wow.
That's some sci-fi shit, and it honestly makes me...
Testing on humans, that's the best way to go about it.
See if somebody walks barefoot and if they get zapped.
Yeah. Like, I understand the majority of people aren't, like, walking barefoot, but, like, kids, or if you're wearing some flip-flops and your foot slips or something, or if you fall and you touch the ground, and I don't know, I just think about, like, someone touching the ground and then just them getting shocked.
Yeah. I wonder if it's like an on-off type of situation, like you can tell it to be conductive or not.
Or maybe it's just safe in some sort of way. I don't know.
Science, man.
Yeah. Very nice. Very cool.
It is really cool. Did you have a hot take for us today?
I do. Domino's is not that good of pizza.
I agree. Domino's actually kind of sucks. As far as like cheaper pizzas go, no. Domino's, no.
Yeah, for the cheaper pizzas, I mean.
Even for the cheaper pizzas, Domino's is not good.
It's not.
I would rather grab like a Little Caesars.
So fake. Something about it is just I don't like Domino's pizza. And like we get coupons in the mail for Domino's pizza, and I'm just like,
coupons again.
The coupons, they keep coming back up. I got the coupons in snail mail, and now they keep saying to get Domino's pizza, and I'm just like, no, I don't like it.
See, this is why I don't want the coupon books that come in the mail. They never have coupons for anything good.
True. I feel like if I were to get like one of the cheaper pizzas, it would have to be Donato's.
I feel like Donato's isn't even like a cheaper pizza. That's just good pizza.
It actually isn't that cheap of a pizza.
My favorite, if I'm getting pizza, my favorite is Giannino's. I'm splurging on it all the time.
I think I've had Giannino's before, but I haven't in a long time. So, I don't remember what it tastes like is what I'm getting at. Or how good it is.
I like theirs because like their sauce is a little sweeter.
Oh, okay.
But I don't, and they just have like such a good variety. Their white sauce is great, but it really does come down to the franchise. Like the one by my house is really good, but there are a couple other ones in the area that just like I will not order from because the quality is not good.
Yeah. I do fuck with a stuffed crust though.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't think Donato's does this. Oh, they probably do now. I remember years ago they used to not do it. Maybe they do. I don't eat out enough to like really know. Mostly cooking at home, but yeah. So I don't think Domino's is a good pizza. I think their quality is really cheap, really poor, and I feel like it's fucking plastic.
Yes.
Like I literally feel like everything's just like plastic and bland tasting. And I think
100%.
it's good.
If I'm getting like cheap pizza, it's Little Caesars. Like it's $6. I mean, it used to be a $5 holler, but it's not $5
Inflation.
anymore. Inflation.
In this
it's more like $6.15, $6.30, something around there. Like it's not $5 anymore. That's for sure. Are you ready to get into some Reddit stories?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we've got some Bridezilla stories today.
I love Bridezilla stories.
I also really like Bridezilla stories.
Bride.
You were not a Bridezilla by any stretch of the imagination, though.
Oh no, thank you.
Like you were so calm, so collected. You had everything ready to go. Like
I literally carried like all the work that needed to be done, though.
You quite literally coordinated your own wedding, but
I mean,
you know,
that's what I like to do, though. Like I work in the wedding industry. It's like
and it was
just
great.
came natural to me, and I knew what I wanted.
Yes,
and I knew what we were looking for. Like we've had the conversations and everything, so I was like, I got it. I got you.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the way to do it. They should be smooth, but unfortunately, that is not always the case. So our first story today comes from our wedding. Is my fiance becoming a bridezilla?
Ooh.
This is labeled as discussion.
Okay.
I am getting married next year to my wonderful fiance, 26 female. She has asked me to post this as she does not have a Reddit account herself. She has done such an amazing job so far, planning everything, booked almost everything, and is paying for the majority of it. I am so proud of her and what she is doing. The wedding is February 2025. Okay, so this was posted a year ago.
Okay.
So they've already been married, hopefully.
Okay.
Now the issues come from her bridal party. She has 5 bridesmaids who she loves and was so happy to ask. They are all from different eras of her life, and she would love for them all to meet before the wedding. She has not had a hen do as of yet. I don't know what that is. Is that like a
hen do?
Yeah. Is that like a hi everybody come meet up? Like we're the bridal party?
Not heard that term before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna assume that's everybody meeting up.
Sure.
She only wants them to meet so it's not awkward beforehand. My fiance is a very anxious person and feels it may be awkward as she'll have to introduce everyone to each other.
I mean, are you having like a bachelorette party? Maybe that's what he meant by that. But usually like a bachelorette party is where like you meet everyone sometimes.
So. I wonder if they're not American.
Maybe. Possibly. Maybe they use a different word for it.
I feel like that probably could be a...
Okay.
3 out of 5 bridesmaids are brilliant. They message her constantly asking how everything is going or if they can help. They always throw ideas into the group chat my fiance made. However, Katie, 27, and Marnie, 32, are stressing my fiance out. My fiance, Katie, and Marty all met through work and became very close when training together. They then used to meet up outside of work and go out together. Over the past 6 months, neither Katie or Marnie have messaged my fiance. I will say, they are part of the bridesmaids group chat, but barely put any input in. Katie talks about her own wedding plan, which I will add my fiance has not been invited to. Now
wait. So she's talking in the group chat about her wedding?
Yeah. So she's a bridesmaid for OP's fiance, and she's talking about her own wedding in the group chat.
Yeah, no. No. Start your own group chat. Talk about it there.
Also, how rude. You're going to talk about your own wedding in this girl's group chat, and you didn't even invite OP's fiance to this wedding, and you're her bridesmaid.
Yeah, that's really strange. Because, like, I could give it a pass if, like, the friend was like, here's, like, an idea. Like, oh, I just thought about this for my wedding. Maybe you might want to do this, but just an idea, you know? Like, I would understand something like that, but, like, actually talking about yours in that group chat, that's weird.
That's rude. Now, it's not saying my fiance should be or would even be in the bridal party, but my fiance believes them to be close and is upset by this, which I understand. Yeah, you invited her. She's your bridesmaid. She's not even invited you to her wedding. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it also depends what kind of wedding she's having. Like, if she's having, like, a very intimate wedding with, like all family or something like that, that would make sense. But if she's having, like, a full-blown wedding, inviting a bunch of friends and everything, then I'd be like, okay, what the fuck? I'd
need more context as to, like, what she's talking about in the group chat with her own wedding. But if it's not, like, a severely intimate thing, that's rude as hell.
Yeah.
Katie and Marnie would have to travel a bit to meet my fiance as we both moved, but this is only about an hour travel, which my fiance did multiple times for them before they stopped messaging. My fiance even offers to pay for their travel when asking if they want to meet up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I have thoughts, but keep going.
Okay. My fiance is upset by all of this, but is worried she's taking it out of proportion, that Katie and Marnie aren't doing anything wrong and she's just becoming a bridezilla. Katie especially always finds problems with things, and during their last meet, my fiance explained what she was planning and doing, but Katie kept saying how she would hate that for her wedding and making my fiance feel awful. I'm biased and think she would get rid of I am biased and think she should get rid of them both, but due to her anxiety, she is terrified of starting arguments as she wants them both to be there, but just isn't sure as bridesmaids as she has 3 incredibly supportive ones already. I mean, 3 bridesmaids is,
Fine.
yeah, it's more than enough.
Some people don't even have bridesmaids.
Right.
Or out of choice.
Yeah, I've been to a couple weddings where it was literally just the bride and groom and like a ring bearer. It is sensitive to remove them to. Is it sensible to remove them to stop my fiance being stressed? Is she being a bridezilla? Any input is appreciated as my fiance is just wanting to know if she's in the wrong. She won't listen to me about this. I will also add that her mother, father, and other bridesmaids have also said to get rid of Katie and Marnie, but my fiance thinks we are taking her side.
Okay. So Katie's the one that's getting married, right? The friend that's getting married?
Yes.
Okay. So there's some people that definitely kind of change, when they get engaged and stuff. Like, they seem like completely normal, like they're a good friend and they're there for you. But then once they get engaged and they're planning their own wedding, like they just like kind of change completely. And actually that kind of happened to me with one of my bridesmaids. And before I could like be like, hey, I don't think you should be in the bridal party anymore, she kind of like sent a big group text like, I'm dropping out the day before my wedding shower.
Oh my God.
Which I was like, that happened. But I was waiting until after my wedding shower to see if she would show up. Yeah. Because I was like, if she shows up, like, we're fine. But the fact that like she sent that, and I didn't know that she sent that until after the shower. Because I was going to send her a message the day after the shower to be like, hey, and just let her know that I was like feeling like really hurt and upset by the whole thing, and she didn't show up. And I was just going to be like, I feel like maybe we should just like,
she told everybody but you.
Be a guest.
She told everybody but you that she was not
so originally I was not in the group messages so that they could plan things without me.
Sure.
And then after that happened, I was like, okay, I'm in all the group messages now. But she was the only one causing issues as well. So, I mean.
Good Lord.
But it was kind of a similar situation. Like after she got engaged and she started planning her own wedding, like she started acting like completely different and was like not being as not trying to like hang out or anything. And then she was like not traveling to see me or anything. So it was kind of like similar in that sort of way. And clearly she's just very caught up in her own wedding. And and I'm not saying this is my friend, I'm talking about the person in the story now, but like clearly she wants that attention, and she kind of feels like that she wants to kind of be that like priority,
right? Honey, this isn't your wedding. She wants
to feel important.
You'll have your minute. Yeah, this is OP's fiance's turn.
She couldn't like differentiate like, okay, this group chat is for my friend, she's the bride in this scenario, like I'm not the bride in this scenario. She couldn't separate herself from that,
right? And it makes me wonder if this lady already has another group chat with her bridesmaids. Since OP,
if she has any, they said that they didn't know if she even had any wedding party, or do they know?
Well, they don't know because OP's fiance wasn't invited. We don't have any context, right, as to that.
Yeah. Is there any comments or anything where like there is more context?
There weren't any updates to it, and like I said, this was a year ago. Yeah. But
Oh,
there is an OP. Haha. Hi, just for some further information, my fiance will be paying for the bridesmaids' dresses, makeup, and hair, and doesn't expect them to pay for anything but accommodation. My fiance is also sorting out transport to the venue. The only thing she hasn't gotten a say in is the hen do, as the maid of honor is sorting that. Okay, so yeah, I'm assuming that's a bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Maid of honor is sorting that, but my fiance has asked for it to be cheap. My fiance is trying to consider everyone and has chosen some things as to not upset others. She is trying to be considerate, but as this comment said, she's only young and hasn't been to a wedding before in her adult life. Oh, okay. So the comment was about the negging. It's hard to comment on that without knowing more. I was just in a bridal party, thank God it's over, where the bride, a coworker, tried to have us buy her lingerie and present it as part of a lingerie party during the $2,000 bachelorette party I reluctantly agreed to. I pushed back on this shit, citing costs. I was deeply uncomfortable with the idea of buying a coworker lingerie, and I don't think the bride appreciated it. To some people, any type of personal boundary is a complaint. Another negative thing I raised was that the bride's plan for the day involved us going to 2 different locations in the morning, and then we were going to be expected to carry all of her belongings, in addition to ours, around a busy public park space while doing photos in 90-degree heat. Being negative and critical towards a bride isn't right, but I also know that young brides who haven't been to weddings before can think that guests will suck it up, as they can be a bit obtuse to how inconsiderate they're being.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, though, the comments all tell them, no, she's not being a bridezilla. These 2 people just suck.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, like, also she hasn't done anything.
No, she's just trying to plan her wedding.
Yeah.
She's literally just trying to plan her wedding, and these people are shitting on it.
They're just being weird.
Yeah.
Like, they're straight up just being weird. Like, that one girl's just being selfish, clearly, you know, just trying to make it all about her. And then the other friend is just kind of like, what, an enabler?
Or she didn't really say anything about the other friend.
Yeah,
she only talked about this. Like, she only talked about Katie.
Yes.
Like, they never talked about Marnie.
Yeah. So
other than the fact that she hasn't responded to the group chat.
But they're both coworkers.
Yeah.
So maybe like she is an enabler in some way because she's like talking to Katie. Who knows? Maybe she's invited to Katie's wedding.
I mean, even the top comment says she's not a bridezilla, but that she does need to recognize that work friends often do not turn out to be long-term friends. I know that it can happen, and it's awesome if it does, but these 2 people she met in a professional sphere clearly don't hold her friendship in the same level of importance.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe both of them are like best of friends, and they're really good friends outside of work.
I mean, it could be.
You know, but then maybe that's why both of them are acting weird.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the comment is correct, though. I mean, I don't know very many people that I was like coworkers with first and then friends later. I mean, literally, your husband is the only one that comes to mind. So
he's very likable. His best man was a coworker of his, and they became friends, you know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Next story.
Yay.
This one comes from our Choosing Beggars.
What?
Choosing Beggars.
All right.
Just titled Bridezilla Story.
Okay.
My family owns an event space that's often used for intimate wedding receptions. One day, this couple books the garden area for their wedding reception a day before their wedding.
Oh, I love a garden area. I'm envisioning it now.
We obliged and let them use the space. Okay, so they literally just booked this reception space a day before.
That's interesting. I wonder if it was like a small or like elopement micro wedding sort of thing. I don't know. Yeah, go on.
I have no idea.
I'm thinking.
On the day of the wedding, while her wedding coordinator was setting up, it started to rain. The garden venue did not have a roof, and they were warned about this. We even recommended that they rent the indoor function room instead, since the weather is quite unpredictable. Suffice to say, they ended up moving into the function room, which only had a side access when guests do not rent out the lobby area as well. The bride started to cry because she didn't want to use the side entrance because her dress might get wet. But she also didn't want to pay for the lobby area either. She told our venue manager to just let them use it for free and she could give us exposure for it.
Oh,
Note,
no.
this lady is not some sort of influencer at all. That's the funniest thing. Like, you have like 150 followers on Instagram. Oh, I'll give you exposure. Ma'am, no. Because the 150 people that are following you probably aren't the kind of people that we want at our venue. And also, how many of those 150 people are going to have a wedding?
Yeah.
Our venue manager told her that we didn't need her exposure since we get enough bookings already. She had to pay for it if she wanted to use it. We already allowed, without extra charge, them to overflow beyond the function room to accommodate for her number of guests. Okay, so sounds like not an intimate wedding. When the event had ended, the bride started to cry again, saying she didn't have enough money to pay for everything, as if guilting us into giving her the use of the venue for free. We ended up just giving her a discount since we didn't want her to end her wedding day on a sad note. But these types of clients are such a pain in the ass. Like, oh, I'm just going to cry and beg for it for free.
I'm just kind of like confused.
Well, the top comment is, wait, she hadn't paid in advance? My son is getting married next weekend. Everything had to be paid completely about 2 weeks ago.
Yes, exactly. And that's what good business practice does. Like, all
Yeah.
my clients are required to have final payments due 10 days before the wedding.
Yeah,
Like,
that makes sense. That way you're paid up. You're not worried about whether or not you're making your money for the event. They're not worried about having to pay another thing, anything, you know, that close to an event. And then you guys can just focus on getting the photos done. And, you know, like, weddings are stressful enough. You don't need to
put... awkward talking about, like, that kills the mood.
Yeah, 100%.
About money and stuff.
Oh, by the way, do you have my payment?
By the way, I kind of need the check. It's like, what the... You don't want to talk about that on a wedding day. But also, the fact that they literally booked this venue the day before.
Yeah. Well, so they had the venue booked. It sounded like they didn't book the reception.
Is that what it said?
They own an event space that's often used for intimate wedding receptions. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess it was just for the wedding reception.
Okay. So just the reception.
Okay. So she didn't... Why wouldn't you book out the lobby?
Before?
I'm also confused as to why you wouldn't book the lobby.
I guess it just depends on the building structure. I don't know why the lobby wouldn't be included with this room.
That is very weird.
I really would need to see like a blueprint of this building, because I don't understand why a lobby wouldn't be included. But
okay.
Yes.
So, comment from OP. They initially paid the garden venue in cash up front, but when they had to move the venue indoors, they didn't pay it right away since everyone was in panic mode.
Well, yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
That does make sense, but it also... it sounds like they did not do a very good job of, like, making sure all of this stuff was explained up front.
I'm sure. I mean, OP's not saying it, but usually a good vendor or a venue is going to give you all the information you need before you sign.
Yes.
You know, like saying, like, which I think they mentioned, like, they talked about, like,
the
stuff, like, and you're only booking our outdoor space. Like, if the weather gets bad, like, you're not booking our indoor space, you know?
Yeah, OP even commented, we ended up just charging them for the time they spent indoors and not double for the function room and the garden venue. Yeah. They were told beforehand that it's best they rent the indoor venue. We gave them a good discount because they ended up transferring back outside when it stopped raining. Okay.
I mean, it seems like the venue, you know, stuck to their policies and really did, you know, give accommodations to them, especially giving them discounts and everything.
As best they could. I mean, it sounds like the venue explained and the bride just didn't listen.
Yeah. But also, it's like their poor planning, you know? Like, if you're booking a venue space for your reception the day before, that is crazy. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not said in here, and I think they would have told us, like,
hello, if you are tuning in, we are so very sorry, but the last 20 minutes of this episode was cut out, so we do not have access to it anymore. So we are now recording the very last story for Christian's episode, and you can take it away, Christian.
Okay. So this comes from our wedding drama. How I lost a friendship by calling out a Bridezilla. My bridesmaid horror story. This is labeled as personal drama.
Whenever someone says a horror story, I'm like, bring it on. I want to hear it. It needs to be a horror story. Don't be dramatic.
Oh, I know. I want them to be dramatic.
No, I mean like people that are like, it's not actually a horror story and they just say that for the clickbait or something.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Like if someone says horror story, I want it to be like a dramatic retelling of some drastic event that like my jaw is on the floor.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you say horror story, it's like, here I am.
Well, this one's pretty, it's not jaw-dropping, but it definitely is like, yee. It's labeled as personal drama.
Love the personal drama.
Right? Hi, everyone. I'm here to share my experience. My longtime friend got engaged and asked me to be her bridesmaid. She's in her early 30s and has been a bridesmaid at several weddings, often complaining about demanding and unfair brides, vowing never to be like them. She even said, if I start acting crazy, tell me, I'm being a see you next Tuesday.
Do you know what, though? I don't know. When someone says that, I almost feel like they know they're going to be that way.
It's either they know they're going to be, or it's like a friendship test. Like, how crazy can I get before you tell me I'm actually being crazy?
Is it? Okay. So I have like this thing with my friends where it's like, they have to tell me. I trust them to tell me when I'm being unreasonable. Oh, yeah. I'm being a little crazy. Or I'm just like, I need to calm down.
If I'm delusional, tell me. I need to know.
If it's harmless. Like sometimes if it's because like I do that to my friends. Like if my friends are like kind of like off their rocker, I might let them rant. But then like I'll come back to them the next day or something and be like, that was crazy, right?
Oh, yeah. No, holding somebody accountable is one thing. But like telling somebody they're crazy just to like tell them they're crazy is entirely different.
Oh yeah, I could totally see someone taking advantage of that. Mm-hmm. Just like, I've been wanting to just treat my friend like shit for so long. This is my opportunity.
Absolutely. Fast forward a few months, and she mentioned she's been texting an old fling. She has a history of cheating on her partners, but I hope she had moved past that. That was the first red flag.
Nope.
I literally, I know somebody who has cheated on every single partner they have and literally got married and was like, yeah, I'll probably cheat on him.
What?
Why bother getting married?
Why get married? That's you know what? Some people do it for the image.
That's true.
They want to be perceived one way. Or maybe that's one of the kink things.
I don't know. Maybe they want somebody's insurance.
That too.
The second red flag appeared when she sat me down to inform me that my ex-girlfriend would also be a bridesmaid and that I should be kind and polite to her. Although my ex and the bride had been friends, they hadn't spoken for 2 to 3 years before the engagement. For background, I dated this ex for less than a year when I was 16, 17, and she was 21. After we broke up, she harassed me at parties, spread rumors about my sexuality, and contacted my family. I've always remained civil, but I resent her for how she treated me. I felt insulted by the bride's insinuation that I might cause trouble, especially since my ex now struggles with alcohol and drugs and is way more likely to cause a scene. Nonetheless, I decided to let it go for the sake of her wedding.
Excuse me. She was 16?
16, 17, yeah. Dating a 21-year-old?
Illegal.
Yeah.
No. Oh, and also, she's the older one, and she's doing all of that reckless crap by, starting, are you a fucking child? You're going to start rumors, and you're going to contact her family and, cause all this havoc on her life? For what?
That's, the one thing I've never...
And you dated for less than a year?
That's the part that gets me. I've never, in my many years on this planet, in the dating pool, I can honestly say I have never once, broken up with somebody and put them on blast afterwards. Not Not like that. Like, I would never contact somebody's family. That's insane.
That's psychotic. And then the fact that OP's friend, the bride, is insinuating that she's going to be the one that's causing drama and not the ex-girlfriend.
Like, what kind of friend do you think I am?
How long has OP and the bride known each other? Does it say?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It just says that she's in her early 30s.
Okay. Maybe they've all known each other since they were young, around that age. I don't know. That's just an assumption. But
I guess. I mean, the title even says, like, how I lost a friendship. Not even, like, a lifelong friend or anything like that. So, like, there's no clarification. The final red flag occurred when we started a group chat with the bridesmaids. One night, the bride shared photos of her wedding shoes, and the maid of honor shared a picture of her baby. I liked and commented on both. The next morning, I woke up to a rude text from the bride, instructing me not to like or comment on the maid of honor's baby pictures because she didn't want maid of honor's baby to overshadow her wedding, which was still over a year away. Initially, I thought I'd let it slide and simply respond, okay. Then I remembered all our previous conversations and complaints. In response, I did what she had once asked. I told her she was being a see you next Tuesday. She flipped out, criticized me, threw some low blows, and insulted me. At that point, I decided to drop out of the wedding and told her to find another friend and bridesmaid. From what I've heard, they did go through with the wedding. She continues to cheat and still badmouths me whenever she gets the chance. As for me, I'm so thankful I didn't get involved any further.
I mean, the red flags were there. And I feel like even though it seems like the baby photo thing is like a small thing, clearly there was other stuff that built up to it, not just like the ex-girlfriend being in the bridal party.
Who gets that bent out of shape about a baby? Like, oh, I don't want this lady's baby overshadowing my wedding. Girl, it's a baby. It's not even cute for the first, 4 weeks it's alive. That thing looks like a potato. Until, give it a couple, I literally was just having this conversation with somebody the other day. Babies are not cute for the first, 2 weeks. Unless, except to everybody else except their parents. But it's, a biological thing. Because it's, basically so that we
it's
don't
them.
eat, yeah, but it's basically so we don't, kill our young. Essentially.
To make them ugly?
No. So, our genetics, when we have kids, our genetics help us, identify that kid as ours so we don't, kill it.
That's interesting.
Uh-huh. It's the same, how
Science.
other animals will, in order to get the female fertile again or, ready to have another baby, they'll kill the one that she has so that she's, gets back into that birthing cycle. It's wild. Some of the animal kingdom stuff out there,
yeah,
how that all happens, it's wild. But then we have these instincts because at our core we're still animals. Yeah. So us thinking our baby is cute when everybody else is oh my god. It's a biological thing.
I think a lot of babies are cute. I mean, there are some babies out there where I'm what the fuck is going on?
Same.
But I think a lot of babies are cute.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But little out, give it a couple days.
Little raisins.
Maybe a week. They are little raisins.
Little pinky raisins.
Little pinky raisins.
But I think it's kind of weird that the bride got upset about this baby photo. I understand if this friend was constantly sending pictures of her baby into this group chat, that would make sense. But if she only did it once, then it's why are you so upset? Just say, oh my god, so cute. I burp a little and then whatever.
I don't.
I understand it's a group chat for the wedding, but
still, it's
first time offender.
It's a wedding, and it's not. It's still another year away.
Yeah.
Just let it go. It's a baby. Oh my god.
It's a weird thing to get that upset about.
It really is. Top comment. You understood the assignment and completed it with distinction. Yeah, she told you to tell her if she was, and you did.
I wonder how exactly that conversation went, you know? Like when OP addressed the bride, like how exactly she talked to her about it. Because I feel like I would start off with like a little warning, like, hey, like,
You told me to tell you if you were
like,
ever.
you're not fully there yet, but I can definitely see some signs. Just like wanted to let you know, like maybe you should calm down a little. But
Oh yeah, absolutely.
seems like maybe she kind of just went in and was like, hey, you're kind of being a cunt. So,
Just a little bit.
a little bit.
G, shoes versus cute baby. A hard call there, especially to be jealous of a baby when the wedding is a year away. You're right. If you look up cunt in the dictionary, you will find her picture.
Wow.
That is accurate.
Why do people still say that? Reddit, you couldn't come up with something more clever?
Does Gen Alpha even know what a dictionary is? Does Gen Z
Do they know what
even know
books
what
are?
a dictionary is?
Books?
Oh my god.
Paper? What?
That's a really good question.
If there's any Gen Alpha out there, do you know what books are? Let us know.
Do you know how to read?
They stopped teaching cursive.
I would hope that reading is still something that they teach in school.
They definitely teach reading in school. There's no way they don't.
Whether or not kids pay attention, it's a different story. Although, I have heard that a lot of kids are having trouble with school because they use AI for so much of their coursework, and then they don't know how to do it themselves.
Critical thinking skills.
Gone. Out the window.
That was taught in school. Like, and I went to a lot of different schools growing up. I went to like 6 or 7 different schools.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it was taught at every school I went to, like using critical thinking skills for problems.
Yeah, it was taught. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I make a decision or do something, and I look at myself and I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm an idiot. But like, and then I have other moments where I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm a genius."
Big brain power.
I literally had a big brain moment at work yesterday, and I was like, "I gotta call somebody and tell them this was amazing." Like, this was some out of the box shit. And my boss was like thrilled. He was like, "That's what I'm talking about, man."
What a guy. I love that your boss was hyping you up.
My boss is very special. I work for a very, very cool person.
I love to hear that.
I'm very fortunate.
Yeah. Because I definitely want, I don't have anyone to report to when I have big brain moments.
Oh. You can send me a text message. I'll congratulate you on your big brain moment.
It'll be something like so small. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I figured out how to...
How to what, Kelly? Finish that thought. I want to know.
How to turn on the ice maker.
Okay, listen though. Sometimes appliances are actually very hard to deal with, and so I feel that. Like, you're fine.
This morning, I mean, I was like still half asleep, but we have to turn off our ice maker because otherwise it just overflows.
Oh,
so we will like.
It doesn't like automatically.
It does,
stop?
but it piles up in the back, and you have to like keep moving it. And the sensor is up. I don't know where the sensor is, but it's definitely too high because it overflows and then it like falls out the back. So we just turn it off when it's full because it lasts a while. And well, this morning when I went to go pour some coffee, the ice was almost gone. So I went to go turn on the ice maker, and so I went to go turn it on, and then I realized I turned it off. So I asked Kid, I'm like, did you turn on the ice maker? And he was like, no. And I was like, huh, I thought it said it was on and I just turned it off. So I went to go fix it again. And I'm like, I hit the wrong arrow. So it was already on off and I hit the arrow. So it just stayed on off.
Oh my God.
I was like, buttons. It was just like hitting, but like I wasn't paying attention. So I was just like, I figured it out. I did it to myself. I just left it on off.
Listen, I've definitely been there. It's like, that's
so dumb.
That's like the equivalent of, like, I'll be on my phone talking to somebody, pacing my house, and then I'll
looking
look for
your
my
phone. Yeah. Yep.
It happens all the time.
Sometimes I think I still have glasses. I get like the ghost feeling that my glasses are right there. So sometimes if I go to rub my eye, I'll like try to reach under my glasses, but then I'm just like, oh yeah, I don't have those anymore.
I can't relate.
Anyone with glasses will understand what I mean. When you reach under the lenses to like rub your eye or itch your eye, and yep, it's not there anymore.
I do that when I wear sunglasses, and then I get mad because I end up getting a fingerprint on the lens.
Yeah.
Pisses me off every time.
I do not miss glasses at all.
Oh my gosh.
The amount of times I had to clean them and crap. Too long.
Oh my god. I can't relate. I am like, knock on wood, I have perfect vision. I mean, it's gotten worse as I get older. Like, I'm not a huge fan of driving at night, specifically in the rain.
Yeah, the rain is definitely tough.
Like, regular night driving, totally fine. Rainy night driving? Nope. I'll stay where I'm at, thank you.
Yeah. Pretty soon you'll need those peepers.
Oh, is that what your family called them? My family called them cheaters.
Cheaters?
Yeah.
Readers, peepers.
Cheaters, peepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same kind of thing. Bifocals.
Bifocals.
Well, did you have any closing remarks before we sign off for today?
That bride is a cunt.
Yes, she is. And her friend told her so.
Especially for being a cheater.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up, like, she's just not a good person. And I would tell the husband, I would have straight up, like, here's the thing. I hate when people try to, like, talk to spouses after they're already married and stuff. It's like,
oh God.
If you knew something was going on or that person's not a good person and you, like, need to tell, which I would appreciate if someone told me.
Right. But
like don't care who you are. Don't care how close we are. If we've never met before, I don't care. Just reach out. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Why would you wait?
Don't let me go through with that.
Especially when you find out once someone's engaged, it's like, you should tell them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh my gosh.
Be a girl's girl. Or be a guy's guy. I don't know.
Be supportive of your friends. Don't be
supportive. Don't support cheating.
Correct. Don't be a cunt.
By omission?
Yes.
By just like not saying anything at all?
Yes.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't be a cunt.
I like it.
Oh God.
Well, thanks for listening to today's episode of Two Bored Millennials. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe, share, and click that bell to get notified when we upload so that you never miss an episode. Have a great day, guys.
Do it. Bye.